But the reason I bought another one was because I like figures covered in dirt. Why be easy when you can just die? Woo! Woo! I'm Chewy Mew, and welcome to my channel, where today we're going to be opening up some packages here that I got on eBay, along with some other stuff that was not from eBay. And so this one here, I did already open it and stuff. And that's because the figure in it is the Hasbro Marvel Legends No Way Home Dr. Octopus. So the reason I got this one was I put a community post on YouTube saying, hey guys, I found this guy on eBay for like 16 bucks. He doesn't have the tentacle claws. Should I buy it? They were like, yeah, if you can make some customs. And that's what I'm going to do, and that's what I kind of already did. Here is my the ToyBiz Doc Ock. And the original thing I wanted to do was buy this figure and take these tentacles off and then put it on him, because I like this body more. But unfortunately, the way Hasbro attached the tentacles here isn't like ToyBiz did, where you could just, you know, slide the tentacles out like this. You could just pop the tentacles out of the back and pop them off with the peg, and then they have the hole on the back. Unfortunately, Hasbro decided to make the tentacles all connected to each other, and then inside his body, like if you were to cut open his body, you would find like a backpack contraption glued to his back. And then if you want to take them off, you'd, like I said, cut off the figure, and then you'd have to like slide them out through the body, which is unfortunate because you can't take these off. And what makes it unfortunate as well is these are like super stiff, which that's a good thing, but they're super stable. These are probably the most like less jiggly tentacles on a Doc Ock ever. But the problem is they don't hold their position still. Like the way they're glued in, they just droop down, which kind of sucks. Or if you move them down, whoa, if you move them down, they go up. So that kind of sucks because they're installed like weird. Is the Marvel Legends Retro Tombstone, which I got at Walmart. I put a community post asking you guys, which one should I get? This guy, Iron Spider, or two other who cares kind of figures. You guys voted for Iron Spider, but unfortunately, I don't collect MCU. So, and I also don't care about that design, so I went with this guy instead. And it's not too bad. It's, you know, it's fine. I think it's an original body, and he's way taller than Spider-Man, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so there's Tombstone. I'm not going to go into him too much because it's Hasbro. What do I look like, a Hasbro shell? He doesn't stand up. It's Hasbro. No wonder he can't stand. The Spectacular Spider-Man 12-inch Spider-Man figure, which, by the way, he's pinless. Huh. Hasbro's been doing pinless since at least 2009. So it's not a new thing. And this arm is also pinless. This is, I think it's like a walkie-talkie, or it talks or something, and it had a missile blast. I got this at a thrift store, and it was at like $1, so I was like, you know, might as well, and I'll just put it with my other Spider-Verse figures. Also got this Venom. This is the Titan series Venom, which currently at Walmart, it's like $14, and I got this at Goodwill also for $1. Is he into the Spider-Verse SP//DR, or is it SPDR? I don't know. I think this is actually a walkie-talkie Spider-Man, or it just talks. I don't know. I can't speak anymore. And it's way bigger than this. It has some damage. There's paint chipping. It's missing like the toe parts and the fingers. But hey, so it's like super cheap, and I'm just gonna like toss it over there. Cause yeah, so like $4 for all of those is pretty good. There's 4 figures in there, and this one only has 1. This one is brand new, and it's a ToyBiz figure. Cause why would I buy a Hasbro figure? I'm not crazy. And here it is. You guys probably don't recognize what this figure is. The ToyBiz, what's this called? Sneak Attack Spider-Man Madam Web, or the Sneak Attack series. It is technically not used, but it kind of technically is. It was taken out of the package, and it's missing the sticker that's up at the top that says Secret Identity Spider-Man, or no, Sneak Attack Spider-Man. Here's the figure, and I don't think 90s ToyBiz figures had twist ties. So yeah, so I don't even know how the gimmick on this thing works. But unfortunately, being a 90s ToyBiz figure, it is not 6-inch scale, so she's tiny. She's like, this is Madam Web when she's like 10 years old. Or she's a really short woman. And I didn't know this, but look at the paint apps on this thing. Come on, focus. Look at that. She has very good paint apps on her outfit and stuff. And the hair is a wash. The face doesn't look the best. It's 90s ToyBiz. But yeah, so this is pretty cool. It feels kind of sticky from probably being in the sun. But look at that, and she can sit down. That's honestly, that's all you really need Madam Web to do, just sit down. She has a waist swivel. Does she? I don't know if it's actually a waist swivel. It might just be where the figure's attached. I don't know. And then, yeah, I guess her legs just hang off. How do they put her on the box? Yeah, her legs just hang off up there. But yeah, so that's cool. I'm just throwing stuff over there. And then this piece, I think it clegs. Yeah, clegs on there. That's the technical term. I thought I broke the peg. I didn't. Okay. Okay, so I can't really figure out how this is supposed to go. But either way, it's cool. I like this. It's Madam Web, so she's not going to pose. She's just going to be like this on a shelf. Imagine if you try to like put these two scales together. It doesn't look right at all. But yeah, and then there's like these spider things that you plug on and then you let them go and they shoot. I don't think they put like any sort of packaging protection because the figures are rattling around in there, which is kind of scary. But they're ToyBiz figures. It's not how you're supposed to open the box, but oh well. And they put them in a bag. Okay, so here's the bag. Toss it over there. What's on this paper? Thank you. Well, that's nice. Thank you too. Some are interested more than others. So this thing cost like I think it was like 15, and I got some pretty solid Spider-Man figures here. But pretty solid. I mean, this figure that I don't really care about. This is some 90s ToyBiz figure from the animated series, and it's also sticky. Okay, so I got some disinfectant wipes here so I can wipe these figures. It doesn't have web lines on some of his body. The paint is chipping on it. And I think this was the one that had like some kind of web glider or something. Oh, and he scales with the Madam Web, so that's nice. Also, what we've got in here, I'm going to go with the less climactic things first. We've got the ToyBiz Really Dirty Spider-Man Classics Series 1 black costume Spider-Man that is actually dirty. Like there's actually dirt or like mud or something on him. And so you might be thinking, dude, this doesn't seem that good so far. Don't you already have this figure? And yes, I already have it. I got one mint in the box in like 2019. And I also don't collect 90s figures. But the reason I got this was it was part of a lot. And you know how sellers on eBay, they're always going to sell like maybe one or two figures you really like and then another figure you don't care about. And if you ask them, hey, can I buy just this one? They're like, no, sorry, I'm selling for a friend. I can't do it. By the way, that's a lie. Yeah, ToyBiz, believe it or not, ToyBiz Peter Parker from Spider-Man 1, who's also dusty. Good grief, what did this guy do with him? And so this one is one I've always kind of wanted. It's not like a grail or anything, but it's like, I would like to get that one day, but if I don't, that's also okay. I didn't know his shoulder had a ball hinge on it. That's pretty nice. You got Peter Parker head. Can I pop this off? No, it's really tight. But yeah, so now we got a Peter Parker figure from Spider-Man 1, a Toby figure, and I have the cloth, human civilian clothing Peter, and he's next to Mary Jane, and she's like, why are you in such a crazy pose, dude? What are you doing? And the last one we got here is the ToyBiz Secret Identity Spider-Man. And I do have the original one, or I do have one, which was mint in the box. But the reason I bought another one was because I like figures covered in dirt. No, I'm kidding. The reason I bought another one was so I could have I'm going to put compared to the one that I originally got, depending on how good the paint apps are, I'm either going to leave this one just as Spider-Man and then put the Peter Parker clothes on him, or vice versa, you know? And these legs are tighter than mine. The legs on mine are kind of floppy, so I might just... And also, if it doesn't look the best, like if the paint isn't clean or whatever, I might just, I'm just going to put the Peter clothes on this one, and then this will just be Peter Parker. And the arms come off simply still, like on that one as well. How's the head? Head comes off very cleanly. This isn't loose either, so I think mine has QC issues, because on mine, or they're both mine, but on the original, on this one I have, the ball peg is loose, so when you take the head off, it's like, it kind of rattles and it's wiggly. But yeah, that's pretty much all for this video. Let me think about it. Let me know if you like these unboxing videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Wow.